Psalm 3, verse 3. You are a shield around me, O Lord. You bestow glory on me and lift up my head. New International Version. There were a number of different kinds of shields in David's day. Some were merely made of leather and wood, while others were made of copper or brass, and even some of metal covered with gold. Some were elaborate, others were quite simple. In any case, David seems to use the shield as a metaphor to speak of God's covering over him. I think it is important we recognize that David says, a shield around me. I like that thought. God is a shield that completely encircles me. All sides are covered by his almighty shield. His shield is made of rock, for he is the rock of my salvation. Does that mean hurtful arrows will not get to me, or am I shielded from any thorns in life? I don't think so. I believe it means this. 2 Corinthians 4, 8 through 9. We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. New International Version. The shield of God protects us from being crushed, being lost in despair, from being abandoned, and from being destroyed. Now, it may not feel like that at times, but as we press in with faith, believing all things work together for good and his glory, then all the pressing, all the perplexities, all the persecution, and all the strikes are for one reason, to perfect us into his image and prepare us for his presence. Who keeps us from being crushed while being pressed from the pressures of life? God, our shield. Who keeps us from being lost in despair in the middle of perplexing circumstances? God, our shield. Who keeps us from being abandoned in our persecution? God, our shield. Who keeps us from being destroyed while we are hit from every side? God, our shield. But more, he, God, puts glory on us and lifts our heads. I am overwhelmed with this. He is my shield, and he puts his glory on me, and you are protected. He lifts my head. Meditate on this and let it sink into your heart today. You're protected, you're anointed with glory, and your head is lifted up, all by the touch of his almighty hand. Wow.